Hello, welcome to Just Birds Row. I am on part 11, installment 11 of my deck collection, tarot and oracle decks. It's a spring thing. What should stay, what should go. And the first one up for this video is the Anna K Tarot. Now, I'm not going to open it because of the box. Anyone who knows, and it's not taped or anything. However, I enjoy the deck. It's a wonderful, deck to work with. There's nothing, I don't have anything negative to say, but it's gotta go. Find a new home. You need to find a new home. So it's a no for Anna K Tarot. Oh, the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot. I'm keeping this deck, so she goes nowhere. And the big book that comes along with it. The Offset Gypsy. Well, let me just look at this because I've never read with this. This was one of the decks that came in after I had quit tarot, but it was a pre-order and whatever. It came through after the fact. And oh wow, it's even gilded. See, this is all new to me. Oh, but the cardstock, not so bad. Offset Gypsy. Huh. Let's just see, what are we working with? Not great for a Pips deck as far as the visuals. Well, let's see. If you never read with it, I can't believe it's gilded and I didn't know. I'm just surprised. It's a cheaper cardstock. Runs for about $25. It's probably less now. I don't think I'm going to keep this one either. I know I've never used it or whatever. However, I do like the Magician. But I'm gonna say this is like a no. A deck that's just never been used. This feels like Ethany's cardstock. Feels like it. Hers, I think, is better. But, so the Offset Gypsy, I haven't looked at the book or anything, but you know what? It's still an unfortunate missed opportunity for me, Offset Gypsy. It's a no. I didn't even give her a try, but I have so many that never get a try. Alright, so the first light tarot. This is going to be a no, but I don't ever see anyone work with this. I wonder why. Let's see, Wheel of Fortune, Justice. So they do have insight cards where we have activate, attraction, battle, children, and then the key concepts: activate, awakening and enlightenment. The number association is 1. Number meaning, male, yang, new starts, forging ahead, high energy, quick advice, answers are as close as a thought during times of activation. Okay, very interesting. I don't remember this deck. I'm sure this is one that I picked up probably from Barnes and Nobles in the early buying, purchase days, and never used it because it's not familiar, which seems to be happening with many of these decks. See, I don't need new decks. I need to use what I have. Okay, I do remember this. The darker backs and the lighter ones. I don't know what it's about. I don't remember that piece because I've never learned the system. Let's just see. Wild card. Okay, wild card. Strategy. Justice. Near future. So it has timing in it. Who may hurt. Ooh. Variables affecting the issue. First step. What is this? How querent sees issue. Wild card. Recent past. Past. Positive surroundings. What should I do? Present. Who may help. When. Querent. Why is this happening? Dude, this is just a refresher for me because I have no idea what is going on here. Like, this is it's so weird to have things in and not have a clue what they are. Like, I remember the backs were different for some reason. Obstacles, others looking in. Again, it's just a different system. I probably just didn't want to learn it and was just like, put it over there, and never read with this. This is sad. All because what? I didn't want to get into the book. I just wanted everything easy and handed to me. Like, here's a deck of playing cards. Here's Rider Waite. Right? Easy, easy, easy. Like, and I enjoy the I don't know, like the intuitiveness of reading, and YouTube doesn't seem to allow for it because everybody's in a rush, that everybody's addicted to 1-minute videos and 30-second videos, and then long form content used to be so appreciated, and now it's like null and void. However, I'm not 20 or 30 or 40, but I'm not trying to keep up with the kids. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to keep up with the children. I'm not a child. So I'm going to, and I don't mind doing celebrity readings if they're like someone in my age bracket, because these folks that are fans of the younger generation, and unfortunately a lot of the fans are grown women that are not that much younger than I, and I'm appalled. So I don't know, but this has gotta go. First Light Tarot. Sorry, but not a second chance or first for you, darling. There is a story in there, but I'm not gonna read it. Alright, well, let's move along. That's a no, folks. That's a no. The Hoodoo Tarot, I'm gonna hold on to. I appreciate this deck, along with the Voodoo Tarot, which is also hoodoo related. If you know anything about Southern lore, a lot of it's in those two decks. And I appreciate the artwork of this deck. People have seen it. Everybody knows. These boxes are large and big. And I'm not going to open all of these decks. I'm winding down for the evening, and I'm trying to press through as quickly as I can. True Heart Tarot, no thank you. It is, it is sweet. I believe this is one of the affordable tarot decks. So if you are interested in, and like new to tarot or something, there's a gigantic book, that would be worth the gander. Okay, and then the cards are sweet too, And I'm saying this was like, I think this was like $15 or something on Amazon. It says here in Canada $30, but that's not American. Oh, higher in Canada, $30, but I didn't pay any $30 for this tarot deck. I paid no more than 20, but I'm really thinking it was more along the lines of 15 or something. So, I don't know. And I purchased on Amazon. All I have to do is go into Amazon to find out. But let me just take a little gander at this and see if she stays or goes. I'm thinking that she may stay because I'm not keeping any of the modern witch or any of those, and this kind of takes on that more cartoony type of image, like some of what I've given up, either due to size or just preference, you know. Not that this is a preference, but it's definitely not unkind. I like it. I don't love it. And that'll be the deciding factor of whether or not I keep these. But for now, I can keep this. And these decks, like a lot of these, I can keep just because they're housed underneath Bird, and it's like the perfect situation. They go under there, you know, and I'm not buying any more, especially like Llewellyn decks or anything like that. I don't want to. I'm just kind of over it. But the True Heart Tarot is going to stick around because I like the lightweight deck. And even if she doesn't get pulled out until later, I'm thinking that that I will decide, you know, just do a review at the end of the year, because the lighter weight decks may be pulled and saved for future, just because for my own sanity, self, whatever, you know, like a just in case. The Thoth. Boom, 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 boom. Haven't had this out in years. But you know what? You know where it's going, don't you? Look. These are my study cards. From my Thoth study cards. So oh man, I was gonna say this was gonna stay, but it's gotta go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this one's gotta go. I love the size of it for my hands, but the size for my eyes isn't good. So I would need to get the larger size. I think I'm gonna have to live a life without Thoth. If only I could, if when I looked at the card I could see it the way that it is on the screen. Isn't that beautiful? Oh. You know when you fall in love for the first time? Yeah. That was how I felt about this deck. Oh, look, like, maybe you just don't see what I see. I don't know. A lot of people don't agree with Thoth. For some, it's unsettling. Maybe, I don't know why, but I think it has to do with like Aleister Crowley. I do. I think like, but then it could just be, you know, the system itself. However, I think people have. I'm gonna have to get a large version. Who has a large one, and what decks do you want to trade? Tell me. Give me. Don't be greedy. I'll give you the little one too. But for real, if anyone's interested in any of my indie decks, the mass market ones I'm just gonna ship off. But if you, I'm not gonna charge for the deck. But if you pay for the shipping, just email me. No international folks though. It's nothing personal, but I'm scared of the shipping process. So that's a no for me. But anyone in the States, okay, just let me know. All right. So let's see. The Hip Chick Tarot, I'm keeping it because she's fun. At least until the end of the year to see if I continue to play with her. Because I do. She's right here. I do because she's fun, right? Like, I don't know. She bodes well with like some of my other funky style art. So she's gonna stay at least until the end of the year, and then I'll find out. I haven't touched my cards long enough to know, so everything is like, oh yeah, I want that. Oh look, it's so gimme more. I gotta have it, right? Like, oh yeah, it looks so good, but like I'm not gonna use it, and it's really ticking me off. Thank you, Maria Strom, though, for such a quirky little deck. I like it. Alright. A deck that I wish I could keep. Due to the size of the cards, I can't do it. I have I have either version. I have this version, which is the newer, right? Which I haven't even looked at the book in this one. But I used to read with this one. I think this is basically the deck that I left off tarot with. Was like I mostly was using this and Ethany's Modern Love, and they're pretty like this. The cards aren't beat up. The sides of the gilding is beat up. And can I work with it? Yeah, if I do this small amount and don't try to shuffle the entire deck, yeah, I'd be good, but that's not the reality, you know. I do love the imagery, though. But I'll try the other version. Let me do. Yeah, there's no way. It's just way too. Yeah, see, that's too much for my hands because I can't. Well, I guess I can. But then, for how long can I? That's the real question. I know I can't. I'm trying to convince myself that I'm going to be okay if I keep a heavy deck in my hand for... It just doesn't work. It's not going to work for me. Because right now, just that... Okay, yeah, I can. I can't. It's so, so pretty. Yeah, so pretty. But we had a pretty long affair for the way that I don't, it's for the way that I go through decks. I'm like the Knight of Wands with decks. That's it. Just brief flings and things, moments, and that's it, right? And the time that we have, it's heated up, it's passionate, but man, does that energy just it goes just as quickly as it came. So, man, this is heavy. Like the Star Throw, that one is going to be donated. All right, pick your numbers. Well, I thought this was a fun idea, but it's alright for like to throw on top of the pick-a piles or whatever, but I've done that like a couple of times in the existence of this deck. I don't pull for it. I'm not drawn to it. It's stop turning off. It's just not, it's just not gonna, it just doesn't do it for me. Like, like that's how I feel about it. Like, I don't like the back. I don't really, I'm sorry. I don't like the back. I don't like the front, And what they charged, and this was years ago, not too many years ago, 5 or 6 years ago, this deck was Barnes & Noble's when they started. It was in the beginning when Barnes & Noble started, having more than Hay House on their shelves. And this popped up, so I bought it, but it was like $35. I was like, what? How much do they charge for the dice? Because the deck is like chintzy. Like the deck is not worth $35. There's more dice in there too. I don't know what they're for, but let me see. Yeah, $35. Red feather. Maybe, I don't know. I have won close to $3,000 using this system. Steve P., Atlanta, Georgia. I have won a total of $5,300 in the last 8 months. Adrian Stinson. And what I did with this was with the community. I went live and I don't know, we went through the book and it's like find your number or whatever. There's like some system. Weird, But for simplicity, as far as this deck goes, like it is basic. So like if you're a minimalist, you may really appreciate this, the wording, the number on the back of the card. Turn it over, there's your number, 3 of Wands. It gives you the astrology, Leo. The numerology is 11 and the element is fire. So I mean, if you want that, this I would say would be for very much a beginner, because the astrology, most people already know these associations with tarot, right? But if you're a beginner, yeah. Or if you just want to learn their system so you can write, I won $5,300 using this system. Folks, you know that's baloney if they're trying to sell you money. It's so that it can be a real statement by themselves after they've charged you, 30 some bucks, $35 for their deck. Whatever. Come on now. But, I picked the purple dice for myself. I like those. Where's the rest of them? I paid $35 for some purple dice. Give me the dice. losing my mind. $35. Is there one more? Because if there's one more and I'm missing it, there better not be one in here. Okay. $35. I'm thinking I'm going to keep the dice. It matches. It matches. This is my kitty's pointer. And it matches. So we're keeping the dice. $35 for 4 lavender dice. You are the most precious dice I have ever or will ever own. Actually, not true. Not true. I have black and red from a Yahtzee game. And I like those too. These ones are very pretty. Anyhow. That's gotta go, if you couldn't tell. That's a no. The Enchanted Dreams. Let me just take a look at this. Please don't be like, oh, you have to keep me. Yasmin Westwood. This was like a deck that I really wanted to like, and I thought I did, but I didn't. Nothing in this is like, it doesn't speak to me loudly, but I was drawn to, there's the gilding and the backing was alright, and they looked like, see, I don't have one of those super good cameras. If you haven't noticed, this is a webcam. It's the Brio. But, folks who have like a really good camera and their stuff shows up the way that Jamie's board does, that just draws me in. Like, oh, it's so beautiful. Look at that. King of Pentacles, money, 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 right? Go get a job. Go get a job. Go get a job. This is that's what the cards are saying. But this is saying, give it a break. Go hang out with your friends. Have a drink. But moderation there, Catherine, because you will be crying. Because that's what the wine will do to you. Actually, it'll do a lot more than that to me. This is a no. No, thank you. No, thank you, Yasmin. Man, these are so heavy. I wish I could just send gift all of these, but this is, man, they're so heavy. All right, what else is gonna go? Oh, the Lover's Tarot. This is not like a great deck, but the book is phenomenal for love information, relationship readings, to give you new perspective. So that's what this book is for. And there's the lovely book in the sleeve, hardcover, right? And then here are the cards, which I'm not going to pull them all out, but I'll take. See how big they are? See the size of Jamie's board? Here's one card, which is great, maybe for teaching purposes or something like that. I'm not going to get rid of it because I like the book, so I don't think I'm going to get rid of it. Plus, who in the world would buy giant cards like that, or even want them? Me. Since I have them, something in me desired them. And what I think is, I don't believe that I knew the size of these cards when I purchased them. And so, they're large, unshuffleable cards. But, let me see. I said I wasn't going to pull them all out. It's only the majors. But it gives you a lot of information in the book. So this is great for study purposes, so that you can really, come on, camera. so that you can see everything in detail. And it's, it's to be like studied and not, shuffled. This isn't like, it's not about the deck. This is about the book. It is about the deck with the size of the image, right? So this, but the book is the, the meat and potatoes right there. It's the juice. And this isn't going anywhere. I have other large, the large Rider Waite. And I have 2 of them. So I'm going to keep one because, again, even though I can't shuffle those cards, I can see them. So even if I just draw one for a potential problem, like if I'm struggling or something with vision, then I could at least pull one card. Jeez. Vision, memory. I want to work on it all. Like to make sure that the memory stays intact, and I keep my vision as long as I can, right? That's the goal. It's bad, like sometimes like the goal is like, just don't die today. That's all. I'll tell you, I don't know how old folks are, but weird wonky things happen during menopause, and like what I just said is like one of them. Like, is it the day? Is today the day? It's like all these unwarranted fears show up just as you're trying to go to sleep. This is terrible, folks, but whatever, it is what it is. Every woman's got to go through it, I guess. So this is staying with me with the hip chick. Now, what else? It's gonna go the English Magic Tarot. It's nice though. It's not a bad. It's not. None of these decks are bad. Well, nothing innately. It's just not bad. But this is kind of fun if you enjoy this art style, which it's not bad. For the price that I paid for this deck with the book, the very large book, was something like $7.99, $8 on Amazon. It was used, but in really good condition. Like, I've never been disappointed by a used deck or product that was refurbished from Amazon. And I've bought cameras, not like a web camera, but camera as well as computers and monitors from Amazon. I never had an issue with them. So English Magic Tarot, it's gotta go. It's gotta go. It was nice. This, it's gotta go. I don't even know what to do with this. I don't even know why do I have this? Like, what is this? Dante's Inferno, the Forbidden Wisdom of the Infernal Dictionary. Alright, well, I have Dante's Inferno. I read that. Recently read that, actually, not too long ago. Because it was at the Reuse It store. And what I do there is, if I purchase a book to read, I read it and I take it back so I don't become overburdened. Alright, so of course this has a book. It would have to have a book. I mean, unless you just know about these demons. I don't like... Boy, the Christians will have a night. Oh Lord, I hope they're not watching. Why are they always watching though? That's the thing I don't understand. Why are you always watching? If you have no interest, and you must, I'm not saying it here. You say it. Hey, El Martine and Ms. Britney. Not Ms. Britney Spears, but the one that, the freak, the old lady has nothing better to do. Here, what's this that say, lady? Say it out loud 3 times and then spin around on your heels, alright? And then say this one backwards. Whatever. Don't listen to me. I should probably cut that out, but I'm not gonna, because these folks, they keep coming, and they hit hard. And see, YouTube, like, I have my settings set at, like, you know, as much as possible so that a lot of things are filtered, you know, like language, strong language and things like that, like just whatever. That way I don't have to deal with it or any repercussion from YouTube, because, you know, YouTube, they always changing the rules, like, next thing, because, like, as the content creator, you're responsible for the chat, and if your chat is off the hook, you could be penalized by YouTube. So, I don't know. People are weird. People are weird. Alright. And I'm weird too, folks. I mean, look it. I'm sitting here stressed, anxiety, I've cried, I've wept, and over not even a people, not even a pet. It's not even a plant. It's an object. Talk about attachment issues. Jeez. And this is the only part of my life. Now this is gonna go. Everybody knows Brian. It's, Fairies Oracle. What edition is this? But these are not tarot, you know, Fairy Oracle. I'll open it. But again, it's like they've been sitting there for years, and I've been saying, I'm gonna learn it. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna spend a summer, and I'm going to get to know this deck. Right? Here's a great book. I mean, wonderful. But I never took the time to learn the deck. Not even a little bit. Like, I just, because it was like, oh geez, this is like way different than tarot, and it just kind of went back on the shelf, you know. Just it's the same story, the same old song and dance. But what a great book. You know, it's very thick. 2002. All right. Right? What? Kind of weirdness, right? Who doesn't like that? And they're thin, you know. But the fairy energy and stuff. Too bad they didn't have keywords and having to learn the whole thing. Whoopsies, the imagery. Woo, 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 woo. I love it. I love it. Yeah, you see that? Like, just, man. I wish I could learn it. Yeah, look at this world, because it's very thin. So, oh yeah, this one, very easy. Alright, yeah. I didn't remember, like, the card stock, but then again, I don't know, it's been a long time. Right? I love that. So, I don't know. What do you think I should do? Should it stay? I'm gonna keep it. Just, I don't know, maybe I will spend a summer with the book. and these wonky cards just seem so fun. I don't know. Maybe, baby. We'll see. Supposed to be getting rid of things, but not if I'm only going to turn around and obsess and want them back and then spend money or, you know, hunt it down. I'm not trying to do that. So I just want to be certain of my choices. Okay. Reincarnation cards. These are so fun. And it's bright cards. The Great Book. But I'm going to get rid of these because I don't do these types of readings anymore. That's just the information and then all of the cards. Just an idea. They're really cool, actually, for that style of reading, especially if you get into the book. But they were very good. The readings were. I enjoyed them. I just don't read that anymore. So if you know someone that would appreciate this, just let me know in the comments. I'd say send me an email, but don't do that. I mean, because you can't do that because I removed my email from my channel. However, if you leave your email, I can get back to you. We'll see. See, alright, and there's bunch more cards, but there's an idea of this deck. They feel great there. You know, whatever. They've had their time. I don't intend on reading that style of read anymore, so this is going to go. I hate to see it leave, but it's going to go. Oh my goodness, I'm almost done. And I think I'm going to wrap it up for the night. It's only 7:30. Maybe I'll try to grab some more, just spend the rest of the evening editing. Alright, the Phoenix cards. And why is everything so difficult for me here? Where are the cards? I guess there's no... Oh, there they are. It's like there's no cards in here, but there they are. With a very informative book. A lot of information here. I donated some past life books. I love the back. Isn't that great? So pretty. And they feel good, but here we go. Yeah, it's not doing anything for me. As far as like, you're gonna want to read me. You're gonna want me back. Okay, maybe that one says that to me, but I no. It feels nice in my hands, and I'm enjoying this little breeze through, like a drive by. How you been? What you been up to lately? You know, but that's it. I love that backing, but they gotta go, you know. That's all. That's gonna go. I just get it out of the way. I only have one more, and then I'll put it back together. last but not least is the Beautiful Creatures Tarot. And I know, folks, I should not get rid of this deck, blah, 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 but it's not like I want to, but I think I'm going to, just because I never, ever, ever read with this. It's not, I love the imagery, I do. I love this imagery. But for a tarot, I don't read with it. For a funky deck of fun in my hands, yes. But other than that, to read with it, it's just not a deck that I read with. That's all. So I'm going to pass it on, and it's hard to get beyond those dreamy eyes, right? Like, how are you gonna leave me, lady? Say what? Huh? Uh-oh. Yeah, see, she's giving me those eyes like, what do you mean? You can't leave me. I gotta get you. Like, so pretty, right? So pretty. I need to stop looking at it. I need to really stop thinking that I have to keep everything. And I'm going to end it with that. So if you've made it this far with me, please consider to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Bye.